Hey YouTube, it's Mike Fang Gangster and I'm bringing you guys my FUT Champions qualification. Actually, that's not true. I'm bringing you guys my custom tactics. So I will also show you guys the rewards that you get for like the qualification. That will be at the end of the video. Show you guys first the tactics. So I'm actually 6-3, I think. Let me see just to make sure. Yeah, we're 6-3. So you get the 2 mega packs with 1 rare gold. We have 1 game remaining, but since we don't really need the game, we don't have to give it away or anything. We're just gonna end the playoffs and take our rewards. And I'm gonna show you the custom tactics, okay? Okay, so whatever, that's that. So, did I sell the player that I wanted to sell? I just want to see something. So I'm trying to sell Mike. The only reason why I'm trying to sell him is because he went up in price, because I bought him for 17K and there's the icon SBC that came out, right? So I'm trying to make profit off him, but if not, he would be my goalie, right? So the custom tactics that I'm using is the 4-2-3-1. That's the team in the back, of course. So the 4-2-3-1. Now, I basically saw this online somewhere and I basically modified it to my liking. So I play the 4-2-3-1. Now, I play other formations. This is the formation that I'm playing the most. This is the one I'm playing 90% of the time. For me, it's very important this year because if you're having bad gameplay or slow gameplay or whatever, since this game is very like bad on like heavy touches, pressure on heavy touch is like a must. At least for me, I feel it's much better than press after possession loss because of the fact, because if you're lagging a bit, press after possession loss will actually give you issues. Where pressure on every touch, your team seems to move pretty good. My width, I like to keep it narrow, so I keep it around 40 to 45. I've been fooling around with it a little bit. Now I'm at 41, but I've been playing around with it between 40 and 45. The depth, I've been playing around with it between 55 and 65. At the moment, I'm trying 62. Seems to be working pretty fine. The build-up play, I've tried everything here. I like balance. I used to like long ball, but I'd rather have balance. Because after I realized that forward runs was what I needed to activate on my team for them to start running, because I was using direct passing a lot, so I was putting like fast build up with direct pass and stuff like that. It just wasn't working. Then I realized that when I put forward runs, but if I had fast build up with forward runs, it was too much. So I ended up just going balance here and putting forward runs. Now, for example, if you're having a hard time having your team move up front, put forward runs, because direct passing, what's going to do is that all it does is it pushes your offensive line front. It doesn't mean that they're making those runs. They're pushing the defensive line all the way to the back. That's what they're doing. That's what direct passing does. Where forward runs, for example, once you get into the opponent's pitch, they just start making runs, which is much, much better. Now the width, I feel like in this game you need width. So the 4-2-3-1 is a bit narrow. So once I go in attack, I like to have a higher width. So I kind of like spread the defense. Players in the box, this is very important. I've been playing around between 4, 5, I'm actually 4 to 7 to be honest, Joe. 7 is too much. 6 is too much. 5 is decent. 4, I feel like it's excellent. The reason why 4, because even when you put 4, if your CDMs have like a high work rates like the ones I have, they still push forward, okay? So having players in the box only at 4, at least they won't push all the way inside the box. They'll pretty much stay right outside the box, which I feel this is very, very important. Corners and free kicks, I put it on 3. Do what you want for those. It doesn't really make a difference, I find. So this is the way I play. A lot of people have been doing this. They've been putting their striker, especially like in the 4-2-3-1, on complete balance, and this just works. And then if you look at my middle cam, I was putting them on stay forward, but now I'm just putting them on complete balance again. And look at this, my left cam balance and my right cam balance. What's happening here? I was trying all kinds of stuff. Like for people, I've seen people tell people like to put these guys on, come back on defense. For example, put them on get in the box for crosses. You know what? No, balance, balance, balance. Just keep everything on balance. Have forward runs on with a bigger width. And your players are going to make those runs and they're going to get into the box anyway. So might as well make them do what they do. The better the card you have, the better the movement of the players, okay? Now, of course, the left back and the right back, I had them on stay back while attacking. Now, some people put them on overlap. I realize it doesn't really make a difference. I'd rather have them on mixed attack just in case if ever inside the gamepad I want to put them on during the attack. I want them to not only work the wings, also come in the middle. I want them to basically fuck around with the other person's defense. That's what I want. I just want, if I want more players up front, I want them to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Of course, the defense, we keep them as balanced as they are. And look at this. My Valverde, which is my attacking forward, kind of. You know, he's defensive forward, whatever. I have him on cover center. That's it. And I have Kessie, the only guy that I actually have some sort of tactics on. Stay back while attack, cover center. That's it. That's how simple my tactics are, and they seem to work. So hopefully you guys enjoy those tactics. Try them out. I'm telling you, the more balanced you are, the better this game is. That's my personal opinion. Let's go ahead and open up these packs. Again, 2 mega packs with a rare gold pack. Now, there's the baby icon SBC that came out. Personally, I would say to people, stay away from it. Now, I know people are going to do it anyways. I just personally believe it's just not worth doing, to be honest with you. That's my honest truth. Just not worth. Wow, 5,000 coins in a pack. I don't remember if I've ever seen that. That's a lot. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, so my advice is stay away from the baby icon, the 86 rated and under. Like, I mean, there's not that many good 86s, and then also the good 86s that it is, you kind of gonna get stuck with it to a point where eventually you're gonna like have nothing to do with him. You know what I mean? So it's just better, like, hey, Nunes, I don't know if he sells. You know, we're gonna send everything. We're selling everything. We sell everything. Gabriola sells also. These things sell. We don't care about this. We sell everything. That's the way I feel like you make money in this game. You gotta sell everything. What do we take? Okay, whatever. Let's take the 80 rated, I guess. Why not? Again, we send everything upstairs because we're gonna sell everything. People are going crazy to do this mega pack SBC that's untradeable. Again, I don't get it why people go crazy to spend so much money on these SBCs sometimes. It's just not worth it, some of them. At the end, you do what you want. I'm just telling you guys, don't be fooled by everything you see, especially when people start raising some of these prices. Don't start spending all kinds of money on SBCs, especially for untradables, man. You're getting untradables. Untradables are just not gonna like, they're just not gonna give you money, man. It's as simple as that. Backflip, whatever. We'll keep this. Anyways, that's my custom tactics. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Those were the rewards. Again, like, I just don't get lucky when it comes to these rewards. I just don't seem to be packing anything, but hopefully one of these days I end up getting something out of these rewards. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, those were my custom tactics. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm going to use in the weekly league. That's the team I'm going to use with Mike, of course, will be my goalie, but unfortunately for the moment I have to sell him because I'm going to make like 6-7K profit off him, so might as well just take the profit. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.